Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Justice, aka Emperistic, and today I'm going to be telling you guys a story time, so stay tuned. This story time is going to be about the time I ran away. Now this was about almost 4 years ago. I was 16, I am now 19, and I ran away from home. I'm gonna tell you why, how, when, where, who, everything. You're gonna know all the details. When I was 16, I had a boyfriend. We're gonna put him in quotes because he's not my boyfriend anymore, and I'm gonna tell you at the end why he's not my boyfriend anymore. So I was 16, and one day I told him to come over after school, but my mom was home. So I was like, hey, let's just walk around the neighborhood and let's just chill for a little while. Now, a little while turned into about 2 hours. So knowing how island parents are, my mom is Bahamian and my dad's Haitian. So you know how island parents are, they're like very strict. So after like my mom realized that I was gone for a little bit, she came looking for me. Now my house is like 3 houses to the corner. I was literally turning the corner, and as I was turning the corner, she was turning the corner coming to look for me. So we ran into each other, and I was still with the boy. So she starts spazzing, she starts saying things. I don't remember what she said, but I'm pretty sure there were some hateful words. And she was like, get in the house, da da da. So she's pissed. I'm pissed because I was chilling, you feel me? And so I run in the house, and we didn't talk the whole night. She calls literally everyone on her phone, but you know what Justice did? Da 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 da. Of course, that's what they do. So the next morning, now let me tell you this. A few weeks prior, I had gotten in trouble. I don't know why. I don't remember why. And she took my phone and my iPod. So I had no, contact. But I found out where she hid my iPod, so I was using my iPod for the time being. Now, when she woke me up to get ready for school, because it was a Friday morning, she woke me up to get ready for school, and she came in my room. She never comes in my room. She came in my room, and she saw the iPod on the charger next to my bed. And she spazzed out. She got my iPod. She ran downstairs, and there's a lake behind my house. She threw my iPod in the lake. First of all, she didn't even buy me the iPod, okay? My father did. And the fact that she just threw money in the lake like that, like it's nothing, like that tore my soul. That really did. Like I had a bunch of pictures in there, a bunch of selfies, like that. Come on now. I was fed up. I was over it. I was like, you're like ruining my life. Like I cannot deal with this. Like I gotta get out of here. After, I'm pretty sure I woke up the whole fucking neighborhood because it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. So I ran upstairs, I grabbed the bag, and I just packed random stuff in there. And my mom went to go get ready for work, and she takes about 45 minutes to an hour to get ready for anything. So by the time she realized that I was gone, it was 45 minutes. I packed all my stuff and I ran out the house. I did not look back. I just walked. Where did you go, Justice, you might ask? I went to my nigga's house. Well, no, I didn't go to his house. I lied. I live in Miramar, and he lived in Miami Lakes. If you are from Florida or from my area, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't, sorry. So I live in Miramar, and he lives in Miami Lakes, and it's probably like a 10-15 minute drive from my house to his area. I walked. Okay? I forgot to mention the detail. I went to my mom's room and stole some money out of her purse because I was broke, and I knew I was gonna get hungry because I love to eat. And I was like, I need some cash, so let me swipe or no swipey shit, So I took some money and I left. Okay. Now I walked from Miramar to Miami Lakes. It was like 2 hours, mostly because I didn't know where I was going. I've only been in that area probably like 2 or 3 times because I had a friend who lived there, and I went to her house a couple of times, but other than that, like I did not know the area. So I was walking, it's about 5:30 in the morning, I'm walking, and I finally get in the area, and I'm lost because I don't know where I'm at, and I turn around and I realize I'm in front of my boyfriend's school. How the hell, how did I end up in front of my boyfriend's school? I was like, you know what? I'm just going to wait until he gets out of school. Hopefully I run into him and we'll work from there. So I waited in a plaza which was next to his school, and I hid my bags because I didn't want to tote it around. I wanted to get myself some food, and I came back and I waited, and it was like 1:30, 2 o'clock, and let me tell you, it started pouring. Like, just my luck, it starts pouring, okay? At the time, my hair was permed, so you know, perm hair and water does not mix, and it was raining, and I was so upset, and I was just like, I'm ending it, like, it's over. But a few moments later, I saw 3 dudes running to a car in the plaza, and I realized it was my boyfriend, one of his homeboys that I knew, and another one of his homeboys I didn't know. And so I was like, oh my gosh, like, I had to, like, get myself together, because I was like, how is this happening? Like, how weird is that right in front of where I'm sitting, he's coming? And it was so weird. I was like, this is an angel watching over me, because they know that I'm stressed and I don't know what to do, so they're like, I'm gonna help you out. And that's what they did. So next moment, I run to the car with my bags and I knock on the door, and it's still pouring. I knock on the door and he opens the door and he's like, what happened? And I jump in the car and I'm like, I ran away, like, my mom, I can't do this, like, I'm done. So he's like, oh my gosh, it's all my fault, I'm so sorry, because, you know, I was with him the night before. So anyway, so we go to his homeboy's house, the one that I knew, and he was just like, his mom's really cool. I met his mom a few weeks before, my boyfriend's homeboy's mom. His mom is super cool. So I was like, hopefully, like, everything goes well and I'll be able to stay at his homeboy's house until me and my mom get situated, or I could live with another family member. I was like planning everything out of my head, like everything. I was 16, come on. So we chilled until like 10 o'clock-ish, and that's when his mom came home. And his mom was like, yo, like, it's late, you guys should start getting home, whatever. And I told her what happened. I'm like, I ran away, me and my mom had an argument, and I couldn't take it, and whatever. And so she takes me outside and she talks to me, and she's like, when I was your age, me and my mom had a problem like yours, and now we're best friends. And in my head I'm thinking, that's never gonna happen to me and my mom. Because this lady is psycho. She's crazy. No, I'm the crazy one. Oh, we're both crazy. But she was just like, you should call your mom or call a family member and, you know, work your way from there. So I called my dad. Mind you, nobody knows where I'm at. Like, none of my family members, none of my friends, nobody knows where I'm at. I call my dad and I tell him, like, I'm okay, I'm at so-and-so's house, I'm straight. And he's like, call your mom, like, she's spazzing out, like, I can't believe you did this, this is just so much. And I was reckless. So reckless. And so I call my mom and I'm like, hey mom, I'm okay, I'm in Miami Lakes, and she's like, send me the address, I'm coming to get you. And I'm just like, honestly, high key, I don't want to go home with you. Like, I cannot take any more of you. But I gave her the address and she came to get me. She was literally there in 5 minutes. Like, she was speeding. And so she knocks on the door and I'm calling my friend. My friend's mom opens the door and they were talking, and his mom was like, you know, you guys should try to get counseling or whatever. Boo. Don't you think that we haven't tried that? I've literally had psychologists and psychiatrists meetings or therapy sessions, whatever you want to call them, all my life. From when my parents got divorced, to when I started to behave recklessly, to when me and my mom had our first fight, to when, like, I can't even count on my hand, like, how many different therapists I've seen in my life. And I probably need to see more because I'm still crazy. My mom takes me home and she's just like, I'm sorry about what happened, we need to work on stuff. And then I'm like, my mom has never talked to me like that. What? And I'm like, you're saying sorry? Those words have never came out of her mouth. That was probably like the first and only time I've heard my mom say sorry to anybody, as if she never does anything wrong. The next morning, because that night I knocked out after we had a talk, I knocked out, like, I was gone. You know what she does all the time? Like, if I leave or if I go out or something, she turns my room upside down. I realized that. Like, she did that to me today. Like, I went to school and I came back home and all my stuff was like on the floor. Anyway, so the next morning I hear freaking knocks on the door and it's police officers. Obviously, because my mom called the cops the day before. The lady's talking to me and she's like, you know, don't run away. It's bad. Da da da. You're skipping school and you're being a delinquent and we could arrest you for that. And da 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 da. I looked at her like, okay, Ann. I'm kidding. I did not. I was like, okay, I'm sorry. It won't happen again. You know, me and my mom is okay now. Everything's all right. It won't happen again. She's like, okay, good. Because you look like a really pretty girl who has so much potential. Da 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 da. Same crap everybody tells me. Kidding. I'm so rude. I need to tell y'all why me and this nigga's not boyfriend and girlfriend anymore. After all the shit that I lost friends for this nigga. I fucking... it's so annoying. Like, I've been through so much because I dated this guy. And we broke up because that summer, he cheated on me. This happened like around March when I ran away. It was like March. And by June, he was cheating on me. As if I haven't gone through so much shit because of him. And he met my parents, like all three of my parents, because I have a stepmom, a mom, and a dad. He went to family functions. He met my best friends. Like, that never happens, okay? You rarely meet my family. Like, people just... So, you know, it's whatever. Because honestly, I was getting tired of him because we did the same shit all the time. We would go to the movies or we'd go out to eat. There was nothing extravagant about our relationship. And by that time, I was 17. And when I hit 17, I was like, fuck everything. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do what I got to do. And ain't nobody going to tell me what I need to or what I got to do because I'm going to do what I want to do. I don't know what the fuck I just said, but I said it. So, yeah. That was the time I ran away. And that's not the last time I ran away. That was the first time I ran away. Yeah, I was bad. Thank you for watching this video. This channel is mostly going to be like story times and beauty because as you can see, I snatched my face and my edges are laid. That really happens. But like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching my video.
Is it true, no bluffing? If it's you, I'm cuffing. You know I don't want nothing but to say you're mine.